Good morning, my lovelies. Okay, so I have not posted in a quick minute. It's been maybe a month or so. I usually post every week, but this past month it's been crazy. First things first, I am really sorry that I haven't been posting. I didn't expect things to get really bad, so I wasn't really prepared. I didn't have extra videos to post. I did have one video actually that I posted, which was my last video, actually the last two videos, which was my glute workout and my the makeup one. The makeup one was kind of just one I made and for emergencies. So I'm going to tell you guys basically everything that has happened. Some is not necessarily easy to talk about, but I will talk about it because I promised you guys I will try to let you guys see everything that in my life. The only thing that was hard was doing it this past month because of just everything that was going on. So I've personally struggled with depression since I was in 8th grade, so it's been about maybe 5-6 years. It would get bad at times, it would be okay, then it would get bad, it would be okay. In the middle I have ADHD, I have like really bad anxiety, I've been known to be like bipolar, so it's kind of just a lot of things. I basically been really bad the past few months. I've been really depressed, really down. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen in my videos where I'm not exactly happy genuinely like you may see other people being. I'm kind of more down. Like, I'm not sad and depressed in my videos, but I am less uppity and bubbly and everything. So the past few months I've struggled really badly with my depression. It's been up and down. I tried controlling it. I try not to speak to my family about what exactly is going on. So when it comes to talking to my mother, my sisters, my family, or my boyfriend, I didn't really tell anybody. So I kind of just kept it to myself. I would just find ways to hold it in, and then I would hold it in so bad to the point where I recently had an episode where I did blow up. I did talk to my boyfriend. I explained everything that I was thinking and feeling at the moment, so that way I can get some kind of help. So that way I was hoping that it would help me because I'd be able to vent and it wouldn't cause me to explode as much, and it would kind of decrease like how I felt. Unfortunately, that didn't help. It got to the point where I was crying every night. I was really upset all the time. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to really do anything. I lost my motivation to do everything. I would just sleep in my bed and just not talk to anybody. Wouldn't eat dinner with anybody. I would just be by myself, and I just wanted to be by myself. I still went to the gym because I knew that it was just the depression that was causing my motivation to go down, and I knew that once it was over, if I wasn't in the gym, then I would be really disappointed within myself. So I made sure that I kept up with that as much as I could, even if I didn't really feel like I had the energy to do so. So that was part of it. This part might be a little triggering for some people, so if you have any kind of struggles with depression or anything like that, then I suggest you possibly, you know, if you feel like you're not strong enough to skip over this part, I would rather, you know, you be safe, and if it's triggering, I wouldn't want that to happen. So if you want, you know, you could just skip past this part. I really don't know how to say it, but about a month ago, I was really upset. I went to the gym and I was in a lot of pain, both physically and emotionally. I was really sad. My depression was really bad. I was crying. I was having really bad thoughts, which I would get really frequently, where I would think about hurting myself. I never really tried to do anything as extreme before, but that night I did try to hurt myself, and I did try to end my life. It's kind of weird to say it now, but what happened was I did come home. I took quite a few of my sleeping pills, which was clonazepam. I took way more than I was prescribed, and I got a blade, and I did cut my wrist. I still have scars. I have about 5 scars on my left arm from that. They're kind of hard to see. Once I did take the pills and do that, I kind of got this realization of what I had done. I was scared. I was crying. I ended up calling my boyfriend, who doesn't live too far from me, and told him while I was crying what I had done. He came and he found me laying on my bed. He called my mom. My mom came from the other room, and she told him to grab me. They picked me up, took me to the hospital, which is right here, a block away from where I do live right now. I was there. We waited. I had to do all kinds of stuff so that way, like, I can get it, you know, whatever I took out of my system. And they did wrap my arms so that way they wouldn't like bleed more and stuff like that. We waited for a while. It turned out that I also had sepsis, so we had to wait and try to treat the sepsis also. So we were there for maybe a day, just inside the emergency room, since I had the sepsis, and they wanted me to get put into psychiatric care. They sent me to my hospital, which is Children's Hospital of Orange County, and I waited there. I got treated there for my sepsis, for medication that I took, and I stood there for a few weeks waiting to get psychiatric care, because that's what they really wanted. I ended up going into a half and half, so it was half psychiatric care and then I'd be at home. So I'd be there from like 10 to 3, and then I'd come home and I'd be at home, and then I'd go back every day. So it was an everyday thing. I did that for a couple weeks. I ended up getting sick, so I had to stop going because I couldn't, you know, get up every day, get ready, go drive all the way over there because it was like 20-25 minutes away, and then come back home because it just took a lot of energy out of me. So I ended up stop going. They called, they told me if I wanted to set up like a different thing, if I wanted like an outpatient psychiatric thing, if I wanted to do something. So right now I'm waiting to be set up with a psychiatrist to give me, you know, medication, different stuff like that. They do want to put me on medication for my depression. They also gave me medication while I was there for bipolar, which I didn't really necessarily like because it made me feel emotionless. It made me feel like I couldn't really feel emotions other than anger. My anger got really bad. I was getting mad all the time. I was always upset, and then other than that, I was nothing. Like I had no feelings whatsoever. I am taking that. I'm waiting for them to send me to a psychiatrist. And amongst all that, I had to deal with, you know, my personal issues with, you know, me being sick, and I was getting sick a lot within this month. I've been sleeping like crazy all the time, which I know is a mixture of me being sick and my depression. I've been trying to, you know, get back into things that I've liked. I've been trying to, you know, get better emotionally and physically. I didn't clean my room for like 2 months or something, and it was a huge mess. Everything on the floor, you couldn't see the floor. I didn't even sleep in my room. I ended up sleeping in the living room for a while because it was just bad. So I cleaned my room. Let's see, it's clean right now. I'm folding clothes because I finally washed all my clothes. And I also, you know, been going to the gym. I've been, you know, trying to see my friends, try to go out with my boyfriend and do stuff. I did go to Disneyland with my boyfriend. I took him and his little brother thanks to my cousin, who I love so much. She works there, so she was able to get us in. I ended up taking them because they've never been to Disneyland, so I thought, hey, why not, you know, take them. So I took them. We had a pretty good time for the most part. It was fun, took a lot of pictures. I did record some stuff like the fireworks show, just little things, so I'll probably, you know, post that or something. I also finally got a job, so that's been another thing. I now work at Target, which is why I'm wearing a red shirt right now, because I had to work today. So that's a really good thing because that takes away all the free time that I have, you know, to be overthinking and be sad and stuff like that, just moping around the house. That takes all that time and brings it so that way I could have something to do and won't have to be overthinking, have to have all that extra time on my hands, which is good because I don't go to school, I don't work, so that just will have all my time. Right now, it's still pretty hard dealing with everything. I'm still trying to control how I feel. I'm still trying to be happy. It's really hard when you struggle with depression, bipolar, anxiety, and everything just all at once. It's really hard and it's really overwhelming. It's kind of just a lot to deal with, which is why I haven't been making videos and recording and everything, because it's just too much. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been happening this month. I'm going to try to make my videos again. I honestly, if I'm telling you guys the truth, my motivation right now is still really low. I'm making this video because, you know, I promised I'd post it on my Instagram. If you haven't checked that out, Fitgirlslays, I posted that I will be making a video explaining everything, and that is what I'm doing. I don't want you guys to think, you know, I just stopped making videos because, you know, I don't care, or because, you know, I'm just I'm over, you know, YouTube, I'm over the, you know, everything, but because I'm not, I still, you know, do what I do, I still love what I do, but I just needed a break because of everything that's just been going on. I'm very glad that I didn't cry during this video because I really thought I was going to, but you know what, I don't really like crying in front of people, so no, A+. Good job, Isabel. I will try to make a video, another one, soon. I really want to make a boyfriend-girlfriend tag with my boyfriend, so I'm really hoping that he'll come through with that because I've been begging him to do that. So I'm really hoping he finally like comes on board with that, and that'll be, I think that'll be really fun. So you know, I'm trying to do that, and that's what's coming next. Maybe if not, then it'll be a vlog or workout video. I don't know yet. Like I said, I am just out of it, so I guess we'll see. I'm really thankful for all of you guys who were there for me during everything that was going on, who knew, like my close friends. They tried to be there for me as much as they could. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate them. I, you know, love your guys' support, and I appreciate you guys, all of you guys who subscribe to my channel, who follow me on Instagram, and who give me positive feedback and, you know, everything, because that really does make me feel good inside, and it really does help with everything that's going on. Seeing all the positivity and being able to, you know, help you guys, and when you guys ask me for advice and answering, you know, being able to do that, it really does help me and helps me realize that I do belong on this earth, and I do, you know, I am here for a reason, and it's to, you know, help you guys too. For now, this is my video. It's really crappy. I'm sorry that it's not the best. I am going to end this video. That is it for today. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like down below, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thank you guys so much, and until next time.